Me too. I can't sit for the show. Each show is what, like 45 an hour long.
Yeah. Well,
And I'm like, I'm ants. I'm like,
Right?
I'm asking a million questions,
You
bro.
fucked up. You gave me the chair that moves and shit. So I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
like this. And stuff, yeah.
damn.
Keep
Backfield
rocking.
motion on
You know what I
that.
mean? Just
Huh? Rock
Keep
steady,
moving.
baby.
gotta be moving
Keep
it,
moving, dude.
spinning around.
I don't even have a chair. We gotta borrow this chair from the teacher's office
Oh, the
next door.
teacher, right?
The therapist.
About to say,
Therapy.
the
Yep.
third grade teacher says no.
Go for it.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Pricks Podcast. Today we got a special guest. Go ahead, Ice. Let them
And
know who we
he
got.
is Vanilla Gorilla Tattoos in the house. My boy, big time, Marco.
What's up, Marco?
guys? What's up, brother?
Thank
How
you for
doing?
being
Man,
here,
appreciate
brother.
you coming out
How you
big
doing,
time.
man?
You know
Good,
that.
good. Thanks for having me, guys. Fuck.
We've had musicians. We've had doctors.
Yeah, we have.
We've had today's a special day. You're the first tattoo artist we've had, brother.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's me right there, right?
Where you coming
The
from?
Scapegoat, San Clemente.
Scapegoat. No,
no,
he's been
that's
trying
it.
to get you on here forever. He said you're
I've been
busy.
speaking on you highly for
No,
a
no,
while.
you guys got all the best of the litter. Then you go.
Yeah.
Let's go see what the bottom people are doing.
No.
man.
Nah,
Hey,
he wanted-
nothing wrong with that. I'm cool with that.
Nah, this guy was
embrace
asking
it.
to get you on here for what, like 2-3 months now, huh?
It's
That's
2-3
true.
years.
Something like that.
Yeah, right.
So what you got
Finally-
going on?
Just tattooing, man.
Yeah?
Tattooing, yeah.
Where are you tattooing out of?
San Clemente. So I'm over there close to the Marine base.
A shop?
Yeah, definitely.
What's
yeah.
the shop called?
Shop
Nice.
called Missing Link Tattoo.
Missing Link.
Link.
Yeah,
That's dope.
that's
How
right.
long you been tattooing out of there?
Man, I took off out of here when
Good, what, 3 years?
3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah.
yeah.
3-4 years.
I went to
no
tattoo
see.
in San Clemente. I was there at a little shop that had just started a ink gallery. It was kind of a gnarly little shop there,
Uh-huh.
you know. Not really ran by an actual
Professional?
tattooer.
Oh, okay.
More like just somebody that had
Business?
money.
Yeah, somebody
Yeah, you
invested.
could call it business.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah, that's the only sad part about that kind of thing. You know, you got a lot of people that kind of have some money. They can kind of use it as a side business or a little cover, and then, but then you find that out pretty quick when they don't give a shit about the tattoo part of the.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Not
Yeah.
really
So,
into
yeah,
what
no,
happens?
yeah.
Is it still the same? Or did
No, the
somebody
shop.
buy it?
No. I actually I quit the shop.
Nice.
2 months later,
Uh-huh.
they ended up closing down.
Oh,
It got
okay.
pretty bad, bro. Like pretty bad.
Really?
Like,
Okay.
yeah. You had like.
I know that you guys protect the culture. That's probably why,
yeah,
right?
yeah, definitely. No, it is like that, bro. Because when I started tattooing, like I started like I'm Mexican, bro.
Yeah.
So it's not like I
Nice.
was able to get into anywhere that was like,
La Raza.
you know, like the apprenticeship right away. You know
Right,
what I'm saying? Like
right.
I had a daughter. I was, he knew me with my kid, and I was tattooing out of my pad.
Sick.
I was going to college and
Yeah.
I was working.
I
So
love
it was
that.
like,
Single
so
parent.
it was kind of gnarly. I had to
Yeah.
take like the other route. Like there was no place that was going to take me for an apprenticeship. You know what I'm
No?
saying? At that point, I didn't even have the luxury to take the time. You know, nobody was gonna,
you're going.
yeah, just going hard. So I ended up just going at it, going through college and getting tattooed myself. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
So learning through that and learning through a friend. I actually was getting tattooed at a place called Tattoo Land,
Okay.
owned by Jack Rudy.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
So I was going to a dude they call Big Chewy.
Uh-huh.
Does a bunch of Japanese.
Okay.
And I met this vato over in Huntington Park.
Uh-huh.
So originally I met him there.
HP in the house.
Yeah, big time, dude. Shout out HP.
Yeah.
So
and Jack Rudy.
Yeah, and Jack Rudy. Shout out Jack Rudy. And then my homeboy, I started telling him, hey man, I'm interested, but this is my dilemma here. So of course he's just like, look, dude, you're gonna come get tattooed by me. You're gonna pick it up. I'll teach you. Just show me, send me pictures, whatever the hell you're gonna
Right.
do. But just this is the way it's.
I'll
gotta
school
be done.
you.
I'll
Shout
school you.
out.
You know. So
That's dope.
anywhere I could, bro, I was like, all right, let's do it. Let's get knowledge. You know. So
How many years ago was that?
fuck, dude, This was years ago, bro. I was in my 20s, man.
Okay.
My daughter was a little baby,
Baby?
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
56. How old are you?
Bro, I'm 36 now.
There
so
you
this
go.
yeah.
16 years.
Yeah,
That's a good year
so
for
it's
me,
been a minute.
36.
Yeah.
Six-
Nice
six-
solid year, right?
16 years tattooing.
bro, I feel like like that Elvis where he has that mugshot.
Uh-huh.
That's the best way I could describe my life right now. You know what I
Wow.
mean? Like just where you just
Everything.
Yeah,
Everywhere.
you're just feeling great. You know
Yeah?
what I mean? Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
Shout out to Elvis.
What's,
Yo,
you
how's
know
it?
what?
Shout
I'm
out
gonna
Elvis,
just
for
go
real.
for it, bro. What's the craziest tattoo you've ever done?
Shit, dude. The craziest tattoos I've ever done.
Yeah.
It depends. I mean, what do you think?
No, I
that-
don't know. What's up to
crazy
you? Or
shit.
share a couple of them if you got a few.
Ass cheek, butt cheek.
I've had people
Yeah.
just give me like, hey, go ahead and tattoo whatever you want. So
Wow.
I've done one that says, remember that song, Snapchat Me
Hope
That
it's on a
Pussy, that
girl,
song?
though. Tattoo wherever you want. Hope
Yeah.
it's on a girl,
Snapchat Me That Pussy?
Yeah.
So I did a tattoo of an iPhone
Uh-huh.
with the fucking chick taking a picture of her pussy and Snapchat me that pussy.
No,
So
you didn't.
yeah, that's been like. And
What,
this-
somebody just said, do whatever you
do
want.
whatever you want.
And you said, all right.
So it was on my mind. We were listening to that song,
You
and
said,
I was
"I'm gonna
like,
do this."
"I'll draw it up right the fuck
Pussy
now."
in
And
the
he goes,
house.
"Draw it up." So I did. I drew a picture of an iPhone, Snapchat me that pussy, and that's what I did. Drew it on his leg. It's big as hell.
Big.
Yeah, big as hell.
One of your boys or what?
No, just some dude.
random customer?
Some random dude. That was Friday the 13th tattoos.
Oh, okay.
So you know what? Like on Friday the 13th, I don't know what it is, but people like getting
Weird stuff?
stupid tattoos.
Weird stuff.
Yeah, weird shit, just
Oh, that
weird,
liquor.
different, retarded shit. Like it's like a tradition, you know. And
Yeah.
for $20,
I'm sure you put some tattoos in weird places, though.
I have.
What's the weirdest?
I mean, I've tattooed.
Everything?
I've tattooed pussies. I haven't
No
tattooed a dick
way.
yet. I still I don't know. I just
Double
haven't.
gloves on that.
That's you got to double glove that one. I haven't done it yet.
That's crazy. Who
Yeah,
would
it
want
is.
that? Who
I-
would walk?
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna. No,
No,
I'm not,
I know.
the-
People in the tattoo world, you know,
Yeah.
people that want art and stuff. Some of them people are kind of a little bit over the top, right?
Yeah. A lot of dudes kind of get pretty gnarly, dude. Like when I was, I did do like a small little crash apprenticeship when I finally got into a shop.
Uh-huh.
I started working at what was then the old Lowrider Tattoo.
Okay.
They
dope.
turned into Cali Life Tattoo.
Okay.
Right.
So the dudes like Big
Life?
Sleeps.
Yeah,
Big
Sleepy,
Sleeps
I know.
and like Adrian AB Alvarez, they were there. They started off there. Edgar Aguirre, they started
Uh-huh.
off there. You know.
Wow.
And this dude,
Sleeps and Edgar are
Yeah.
traveling the world together
they
still
dude,
to this
yeah,
day.
to this day, these dudes are like traveling.
Shout out to Sleep.
No,
Actually,
shout
I
out
got a big
Sleep,
Sleeps
big
hat
time, bro.
on, right?
Yeah.
P, is it a P?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
the P
yeah.
right there
Big
with the
Sleeps, what
sleeps on
up?
the side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sleeps.
Actually, I just saw him. I did a little. I went to a convention a few months ago, Pasadena,
Uh-huh.
and he did a lettering seminar there.
seminar?
Yeah, it was cool because I didn't even get a chance to like really sign up for it or anything.
Uh-huh.
Got in there last minute, talked to him. The dude's like, "Hey, you know what?
He's cool.
He gave me a fucking receipt, like all hand drawn receipt.
Yeah.
He goes, "Here, show up tomorrow. You come in." And he went out and looking for me and everything, dude. Hooked it
Yeah,
up,
he's
you know?
super cool. He's
Yeah,
a
way cool.
beast,
Yeah.
bro.
Really? Like
Yeah.
that?
He's
Yeah.
writing, bro. Sometimes I look at the right, I'm like, what does it say, bro? But it's
It
like
just flows, bro.
It's
It just
amazing,
flows,
though.
yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
and
I
it's
got-
straight from gangbanging, pretty
Yeah.
much. It's his
That- bro,
lifestyle.
that-
I got,
That's
you know
what
what?
it
I got a
was.
sick question for you. Top 5. I'm talking about like when I say top 5, I mean like tattoo artists, like somebody that you think is dope. Besides
Yeah, that's
yourself,
a good
even though
question.
I know you put yourself in number 1.
Damn, bro, that's pretty. That's
It's
a heavy
just
one.
your,
You know
it's
what I
your
mean? You know
opinion.
what?
It's just
Like,
fun.
for-
If you
for-
could have 5 people tattoo
I'm
you,
gonna
who'd it
say,
be?
all right, here. Like for me, I'm gonna say like this. Like I grew up with like the Chicano tattoos. Like
Right.
you know what I'm saying. So we have a whole different way of looking at artwork.
Yeah,
in
well,
itself,
you gotta,
know what I'm saying?
it's gotta reflect you. Yeah,
Exactly.
Yeah.
So but then I also started liking once I got into the shops and I started hanging out, you know, with dudes that were doing American traditional. I understood what it was, like why you needed to know that. You know what I mean?
Right.
Because at the end of the day, it is like with a lot of things you see. A lot of people see just the graphic and they go, "Oh man, this is amazing! It looks
Right.
dope. The design looks dope."
Yeah.
But then there's the application of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And there's an artwork and there's a craft to it too.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
like, you know, because it is the you know, you're still the working man, bro. But there's still an artwork and a really nice way to finesse it on the skin. You know?
Yeah.
Detail.
Yeah, so I like traditional also. So a lot of the things that like Tim Hendrix does.
Right. Shout out to Tim. What's up,
Shout out
Tim?
Tim Hendrix, you know? And like I've only seen him a couple times like at conventions and stuff,
Yeah.
but like just, you know, dude's busy as hell. But I
Oh, yeah,
actually
he's
wanted
huge.
yeah.
Yeah.
I've been wanting to get a piece from him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
I
he-
seen
he's-
Tim tell people, "Hey, I don't tattoo for money. You got to be my friend."
Yeah.
Wow.
To their
Like
face.
that?
To their face, you know?
He's you know,
Yeah.
one of those people that I look up to. Like
Yeah.
he's,
The business, huh?
yeah, he stayed true to himself and stays true to the craft and
He's
to
a
me,
hell
it's
of an
like-
artist
yeah.
too, bro.
Okay, so
And
that's
it's-
one.
yeah.
Then. Okay.
So that's one.
Is that number 1 or is that just one of them?
That's one of my,
Okay,
yeah.
all right,
That's
I
one of my
respect
number
that.
ones.
Dope.
Yeah,
Okay,
big time.
all right.
Another one is Carlos Torres.
Okay.
Carlos Torres'
Yeah.
work is fucking ridiculous,
Sick.
bro.
Uh-huh.
Like just amazing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
sick.
and it's because
Shout out
he's a
Carlos.
fucking amazing artist. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? His paintings are just as dope as his art.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
You know, and then he tattoos. It's almost like dude just does it because he wants to. You know, because he
Yeah.
doesn't even need to, bro.
No,
Like,
he don't.
No.
He's sick with it too.
Yeah, big
Wow.
time, big
So
time.
This is a perfect place for the question. Somebody asked, they're like, what is it about their art that influences you so much?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Their artwork, that it almost like right away you see no limits. You know what I mean? Like just
Endless.
endless. Yeah, everything's endless,
On
bro.
and
Like
on and on.
you see it from the beginning because you see how like, you know, Tim Hendrix does a lot of things that are like when you see it, it's like it looks simple,
Mm-hmm.
but then there's so much like everything has to be so perfect. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
All that
Everything
detail.
has to be perfect, or else any little line makes it look like shit. you know?
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah, when he tattooed me, he said, "Sorry, your other tattoos are gonna look like shit." He told me.
yeah, bro. No, this guy.
And it
it's-
was true though. It was true. I was trying to get him
Yeah.
to fix the other ones.
That's what happens when you get them jailhouse tats. I'm sorry.
yeah. No, and then I mean, compared to like something like a what Carlos Torres would do,
Yeah.
when somebody would see it, they go, "Oh, that looks simple," you know what I mean? But Carlos Torres' work is just as like it's so like dramatic, you know what I mean?
Right,
So
right.
much, so
That's
much
two. That's two. Who's three?
3 would be, I would say like Master Horiyoshi.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Japanese work.
Yeah.
So this guy,
He's still alive?
yeah, he's still
How
alive.
old is he?
I have no clue.
Gotta be
bro.
like
Yeah.
60 something, right?
bro, he's up there, bro.
Call him up and check.
Right? Let's hit him up, right?
But he's
See
in
if I can get
he's in Japan.
Yeah, he's in Japan.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's doing like old traditional.
Yeah,
like,
his
with the
his craft, you know what I
tap,
mean?
right? What do they call that?
No, he's doing
Machine work?
he's using machine.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
they use machine now. And I'm sure he's still, using the old
What do they call that?
I forgot.
Tapping?
Tapping. No, tapping's the other one that's for like tribe.
I had a buddy of mine. I once seen him. He got tattooed with like a Sony Walkman or something, like some old school. Like a
They still
jailhouse
do
tat.
that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
no,
that's how
real
I start. That's how I started.
That's how most of you guys start,
That's how
right?
I start. That's how I did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
it
man.
teaches you like what? The single needle, fine
Well,
line?
it's
or
not.
what?
It's not really like it teaches. It's just like another thing. Like with Chicanos, we
Yeah.
we come out of my brother-in-law
Yeah.
got out of Chino.
Yeah.
Right. I was 15. This is
Yeah.
when I first started tattooing.
Yeah.
I was 15. He gets out of Chino and he goes, "Hey, you know how
Work
to draw?
on me."
I want you to tattoo my fucking chest. I'm gonna teach you how to do to make a tattoo machine out of a Walkman and all this shit." So
Nice.
we went, put it all together, went to the store, bought carbon paper. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I did a stencil. You know what
Yeah?
I mean? Yeah, I did a stencil and everything with my drawing, but I did a bunch of demons.
I got one. I
Orange
got one
County
from
on
a
his
Walkman.
chest.
Like
Did you
that.
really?
Yeah, I got pricks on my leg.
Really?
From somebody
Let
who
me see.
came.
Where's it at?
I don't remember what leg it is, but yeah, I
No,
got it.
what?
I got it. Hold on.
Oh, let me see your ankle bracelet, motherfucker. Oh man, I gotta catch
I got
up.
tattoo Nene right here.
Uh huh.
Hell yeah.
Flaco Flox.
Oh, Flux? Oh, yeah.
And I got
These are
Ratty
cool dudes,
Matty
too.
over here. All this. It might be on this side.
Wow.
Bet. Hold on. I'm not lying, bro. I promise you.
Shout out to my
It's
boy.
somewhere, right?
Right here. Told you.
Wow.
Right here.
That's dope. What is that? A Seahawk?
Yeah.
There it is, a prick.
Yeah, a raven.
Oh, Raven, huh?
Shout out to my boy Magic Mike Tattoo. Rest in peace, Magic Mike. Rest
Right
in
there.
peace, brother.
Walkman style.
You did some
right
work
there.
on me.
How old were these?
This Walkman, these were I was like 14, bro.
14
These are like
weeks.
collector cards, right?
These ones I got, I was a little kid.
You
Not
keep
even
those, man.
teenager.
Those are like
that.
collectors now.
That shit
Yeah.
look like one of them
But this
goddamn tattoos you
Walkman
glue
one
on
is
or
the one we're
you
talking
put on your
about.
leg.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
You got a
With the
Walkman
water?
one?
I got Anaheim across my gut
With one of those?
with the fucking Walkman, bro.
Wow.
That was my first fucking tattoo. That was when I first built the damn machine.
Uh-huh.
And he's all right, we're gonna do one on you. I was all right, cool, bet. Fucking big ass Anaheim across my stomach. I was like, shit, just the line work.
Oh,
15
dude.
years old.
If any,
Wow.
what tattoo hurts the most?
The tattoo that hurts the most.
Yeah.
So far, shit. I would say like across the nipple, bro.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I got my nipple kind of blacked out.
you
With
covered
the-
it.
Not completely,
Like-
but I got leaves that go across my.
Oh, I thought you
nipple.
just blacked out your
No, no. That,
You
no,
wanna
all right, no,
black
no bullshit. All right,
Goddamn pepperoni nipples and shit.
no,
Get
imagine
some
just.
nipples with that pepperoni on that pizza.
This vato, dude.
Where'd you put
Going
some
off.
leaves?
No, I got a whole fucking. I got a.
Oh
big-
damn, yeah, you're all tattooed up.
So I-
Oh, so I see the lines.
Yeah, now I got califas going across.
Okay, so
Yeah,
that hurt, huh?
Yeah, that was a bitch. Because
Wow.
it's like that machine isn't moving too fast, bro.
No.
You know what I'm saying? So we're just.
It's used to
it
playing.
feels like you're
Think
just
about it.
getting-
It's playing Daz Effects. That's why it's tattooing you.
fuck, homie, you just-
Hey, funny story. Now that when he hooked me up on my back, and the shit that I got blasted, I'd be over there. We'd be in the garage and shit, he hooking me up, which I really appreciate. But I would like fall asleep. Hey, man, you gotta get your ass up. That motherfucker loaded.
You be
sleep.
knocked out?
Yeah, I would go to
Hell
sleep
yeah,
on
this is
shit.
about those over here. I'm tattooing him all of a sudden. what the fuck, homie? Hey, fool, you gotta wake up,
Gangsta with
loco.
it, dog. I take that pain though, huh?
Nah, he's
Gangsta with
fucking
it.
drunk as
He's
shit, bro.
drunk, bro. He
You know,
probably soaking his back up like 15
you know how many
blood
Marines I got, bro,
stained
that come
towels.
into the shop the same way, bro? That
Loaded out
I
of their
swear,
mind.
like, they always go, "Hey, dog, is it true that like if you drink, it thins out the blood?" I'm like, yeah, but mostly we just don't want you guys being dicks.
Yeah, yeah.
Passing out and shit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's the only bit. That's the
Yeah.
only thing. Because I'm not, fools will be
Yeah.
like, oh shit,
Yeah.
oh fuck, come on, dick,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now what, But
Tattoos hurt though. Whoever
Yeah,
said says
Yeah,
they don't
no, they
hurt
all
is
suck.
lying, bro.
They all suck,
hurt.
bro. I ain't even gonna bullshit.
Right?
Yeah.
I hear people all the time. They try to, hey man, it feels good like a massage. No, this does not feel like a massage.
You're like, all right, cool.
This
Let
does
me go
not
deeper
feel like a
then.
massage, bro.
Goddamn.
Yeah.
Right?
Only-
Hey,
only-
have you ever stopped in the middle of a tattoo because somebody just doesn't
Being a
get it?
bitch. No, I have. I've had to be like, I had some dude come in. I was doing the tattoo. I was doing a cover up. He had like this huge shitty ass like fucked up tattoo, like homemade machines and stuff. Yeah. So I'm, covering it all up and fixing it, and the dude's just sitting there like moaning like if he's getting fucked. He's going, and I'm like, what the fuck? I go, hey homie, like,
Fuckable
place,
tattoo.
dude.
bro, like what the fuck's going on? I was like, I
This is
can't
a tattoo
take it.
shop,
Yeah,
homie.
yeah. I'm like, bro, like that's not even.
Yeah.
Like bite your fucking bottom lip or something.
Yeah.
Bro, but don't
Go
do
get a
that.
mouthpiece.
Like, what the fuck?
Relax.
Dildo in your mouth. I'm
But
sorry.
I've had this a couple times, and nah, bro, it's just you really can't.
Who's
do
tougher?
that.
Girls are tougher,
A
huh?
lot of times the girls are tougher.
Yeah.
I would say that, bro.
Shit.
I would say
I've
that.
actually caught a couple of the Marines holding hands, like, you know what I mean?
Really?
And I'm like, what the fuck? You holding his hand?
Holding
Like,
hands.
what-
Goddamn.
They're brothers in
They're
arms.
brothers in arms.
Brothers in arms.
No, I would just say-
Shout out
Brothers in the
U.S.
shower.
Marines, bro.
Yeah,
those
shout out,
those
shout out.
guys,
There
yeah.
we go.
Those are always my best supporters too.
What
man.
could you say tattoo taught you that you were missing in your life? I know it brought something to change your life completely,
Wow,
right?
Everything, bro. Like no bullshit. Everything. Before I was tattooing, I was actually a dental technician.
Yeah, you
okay.
were.
So everything was I was making prosthetics, but I was never the dude that was wanting to just do one thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I had to be
You was
like,
getting
I want
sick
to
money
learn
too
more,
then,
learn
though.
more.
You're
you
an
know?
artist. You want
Yeah,
to be
so I kept
creative.
doing it. So my art helped me out with that. You know what I mean? But it got depressing because I wasn't doing any more art. I was just doing work.
Right.
You know? So that's when I was like, I don't even know if I ever told you. I ended up just not going to work. I just
You
never.
just
I
quit?
didn't call. I didn't nothing. I went MIA. So I didn't even want them to hire me back.
Yeah.
Right.
And then I signed up for Fullerton.
Yeah.
right
I remember
here.
those stories. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's when you
I
won,
just signed up for Fullerton
He
the
dropped
same
some
day.
sick work too, Nut. He
And I
draws
just went
good.
back to college. I didn't even know if I wanted to draw anymore, bro. Like I had the like.
Why?
Because it was just like honestly.
You kinda got depressed
It was
or
the
what?
bullshit. Yeah,
Oh,
it was
okay.
the bullshit of like being in a corporate world and the way they just want to mold you to what
course.
they want.
Yeah, this is
I
their
wasn't-
game.
bro. They fucked me over so many ways, bro.
They're
like
the
when
boss.
it came to
You gotta play
yeah.
the game. I
the
always
way it
trip
is.
out on
Oh,
people,
shit.
bro.
Yeah.
Who like quit something they're almost there and they quit and they go work for somebody.
Yeah, no,
You're like,
hell
what are
no.
you doing, dude?
still got
You're
my
like
girl?
95%
Do
there.
you still have my girl?
Lily?
No. I'm not talking about as far as Lily, your daughter. I'm talking about the tattoo. We're gonna blast the girl up. You still got that
but
or
I
give it
still-
away?
No, I haven't given it away.
All
That's
right,
yours.
dog.
It says ice on it.
All right. Okay.
What was it?
3 years later,
Bomb
you know what I
ass.
mean?
I know this guy.
I had a whole fucking drawing for him like 3 years ago.
Yeah,
dog.
yeah,
Of
I
a
gotta
fucking
get in there.
a homegirl with a payasa face, and she had a tattoo with the whole, like the martini glass and stuff.
Okay.
Ice, because you had the ice cubes.
Yeah.
All for him, bro.
Yeah.
Never fucking.
He
came
never
back.
came through.
I thought I seen
Classic.
some fucking dude, Rob.
Let me tell you now, this is
Yeah.
why we don't draw without deposits.
Yeah.
But
Charge him
you
right
did hook
now,
me up
bro.
because
shout
I'm
out
your
to
boy,
the
though.
Charge him
deposits,
right now.
right?
PayPal.
Get him. Now that we're all doing good, now that we're good.
You bring your gun now, dog? We get busy
Hey.
right now.
So,
You know?
so hold on. We only got to like
Dude.
3 tattoo artists he liked.
Oh shit, yeah. Last one, fuck, bro.
We jump everywhere, huh?
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we
All
are.
good.
No,
We're
that's
just
good.
talking,
That's
bro.
good. No, that's like me, bro. I'm the same way. I fucking jump everywhere. Honestly, fuck. I don't really have another
No cartoon?
cartoon. You know what?
Keep it real. Like,
You can keep
You
it
know
real.
what? No,
This guy-
you know
this
what?
guy
I'm gonna
doesn't
tell you what.
understand
I'm
the
gonna tell you
new-
what.
the new
Yeah.
world
I
of
got one
tattooing.
thing. I got one thing.
Yeah.
I got one story about cartoon that I heard, and this is from a homie.
He's a
I
nice
got-
guy, bro.
No, he is a nice
Yeah.
guy, but I want to say this is actually
speak
good.
your
This is
piece.
actually
Yeah.
something good that inspired me.
Mm-hmm.
All right, that he said to a friend of mine.
Uh-huh.
So I got a homie that I start that pretty much gave me like my real start to tattooing.
Right.
This vato. So he would probably be like one of my next inspirations.
Uh-huh.
His he goes by Slick Rick.
Okay.
And he's actually in the
And not the
industry.
rapper.
He's no, not the rapper, but he actually is fucking like known in the tattoo
Right,
industry.
right.
Mexican dude does traditional,
Right.
dope as fuck work,
Uh-huh.
right?
There's so many good
So-
ones, huh?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, so this vato's like, also in the industry, knowing people. I guess the owner of Lowrider, Jose Lopez,
Yeah.
went to go see a cartoon at his studio. Checks
Right.
him out. I guess he asked him like, "Hey, how much do you charge?" You know what I mean?
Right.
And the homie said, "Well, I think he said something like $2,400
Right.
for a session.
Right.
And he just kind of looked at him like, what the fuck? Like, what do you mean?
How long is a
24?
fucking session?
Bro, it doesn't matter if you get something like
Of
this
course.
or you get a portrait.
Yeah.
It's $2,400 a
Straight
session.
up. Yeah.
So
My
the
whole
homie
body for
kind of like,
$2,400.
I guess, from what I heard, he kind of gave him a damn, bro, how do you get away with that, bro? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Uh-huh.
And he says, you know what? For years, I starved, bro.
Yeah.
For
Of
years, I
course. Yeah,
starved.
Yeah.
But every day I told these fools how much. It's $2,400 a session.
Yeah.
And people come, hey, homie, I got $1,500.
Uh-huh.
I'll take that as a deposit.
Deposit,
Yeah.
yeah.
But come with the rest,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
that's $2,400 a session.
$900.
Yeah.
motherfucker.
So now, bro, after so many
Go to
times
school
they
and
came
learn how
out,
to
him,
count.
now people come correct.
Right.
And they come in with no less than $2,400 a
Right.
session.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Yeah.
So he gave himself value.
Oh, he's the man.
And
when it
that's
comes
what
to
the
that.
fuck it is, bro.
Yeah.
That's what it's all about.
Oh,
Like,
he's
you give
probably the
yourself your
most.
value.
He's probably the. I don't know about. I don't want to say richest, but he's probably one of the top
Yeah, these
top
dudes
money
are up.
makers.
Yeah,
He
they've
design-
been doing
He
that.
just don't
Let me
tattoo.
tell you
He
a story,
designs
man.
helmets.
Yeah.
Hey, real talk.
shoes,
I think I told you
watches.
this before. The story
What's up?
about Cartoon. He used to airbrush T-shirts.
Yeah.
And I had a
Flame,
Hyundai back
right?
in the
Was his
day,
name
like when
Flame
it
or
was
something
Dayton's
like
on,
that?
and he
Macho told us
he
that.
tattooed rather, but he used to he airbrushed a T-shirt for me a couple times.
You still have
That's
it?
pretty bad.
Man, probably my mom's house.
He should get it out. He'd probably like to see that.
That
You're
would be
pretty
dope.
badass.
Right?
Yeah, big time.
But yeah, well, you gotta learn the business side of stuff. You know what I mean? And he mastered it.
That's one of the things that I've noticed, like with when I was, and I do, like, to me, I feel blessed that I was able to go through like the dental route and all that stuff, because I did go to, like, they sent me through training in business and how to
Yeah.
manage and how to talk to people,
Right.
how to finesse, you know what I mean?
Right.
Because I was a salesman in there too.
Right.
So when I came out and I started working at a shop, I was
CD in the
I was
house,
comfortable
what up?
talking to people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was cool with it. Like, and I see a lot of dudes that are artists, young guys, that kind of get taken advantage of in the industry, because like these dudes just don't want to worry about the they get nervous when it comes to money or dealing with customers or stuff.
Right.
They'd rather just have their tattoo set up and ready to
And
go.
let
What do I have to
somebody
do?
else
All right, cool. I'll
handle
just
the-
draw. You know
If
what I
you're
mean?
looking for a good
I
manager,
just
me
want
and
a
Tina
tattoo
to
and
manage
that's
you.
it.
That'd be good.
You know,
50%.
Hey, so but what about
That's
for the,
pretty
what
much
about
what
for
they're
the
getting
future?
ganked for,
What
bro.
about for the future though?
For the
the future
future.
don't scare you? Like you got a retirement plan and
no,
all
no,
that?
no. For me,
What about insurance? You
Right,
break your
I'm not
leg and all
tattooing
that.
for the rest of my life though.
Stash that
No, I
money.
know. So
That's
I'm
my
asking
thing.
you.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
what do I have planned out?
Yeah.
For me, for the future, I have planned out
What do
to.
What do you
What are you
say to the
asking?
kids
Huh.
that got tattoos on their face that are like 19?
You better hustle.
20 years old.
You
Shit,
better
your
hustle.
motherfucking money better. Your money better be right.
I know a lot of dudes that I know a lot of kids that are getting tattoos on their face right now. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
a lot of them are getting inspired by a lot of the rapper kids and stuff
Yeah.
like that. So, but honestly, I don't know if that's gonna hinder people that much, because a lot of the older dudes aren't like running shit anymore. You know what I mean?
Okay,
Like think about it like this. Like even like in like the hip hop game, you know what I mean? Like a lot of these kids come out and they got tattoos on the face and they're already like, boom, they're famous. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't know what it is, but that's just kind of like the wave right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And everybody can say, yo, but then what happens later? But I mean,
They live for the now.
Hey,
they
everything
live
that's
for
on
the
your
now,
face
you know?
right now, like keep it like straight up like serio. Like give me like as far as like the meaning behind it. Like like what is this for? What does that stand for?
The only one that's on my face that I can tell you, like I gave a bunch of meaning to, was the one that's on my eyebrow.
Yeah.
So that one says "All for Lily." This is the first face tat that
Shout
I
out
got.
to Lily.
You know what I mean? That shout out to my little girl. That's Lily. So she's, to me, that kid's always been my inspiration.
Oh,
so
yeah,
no
big
matter
time.
what, I knew I wasn't gonna fail. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Wow,
there wasn't
that's
that.
dope.
So once I put the tattoo on my face, it was like I was a part of tattooing no matter what. It was no more like half in, half out. Maybe I'll get a job. Maybe no, fuck that. Like I know too many
This
dudes.
is
that
your thing.
Yeah, this is me. This is what I'm gonna do forever.
Yeah.
know
You
what I
work
mean?
every day?
I work every day.
There you go.
Yeah, every single day.
You got to get a session in
20
once you leave
you know
work
what?
for the Perks
2400?
podcast.
Dude, all the time, dead ass. Like I can go to work on a weekend.
2400. There we go.
That's what I want to hear.
Yeah, I can go to work on a whole weekend, not worry about it. Like I've been to work and like dead ass been there and pulled all nighters and stayed. I got Marines coming in at 12 o'clock midnight. Like, hey, bro, can I get dudes want sleeves, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, can I get a big piece right here, blah, blah, blah. And I got to get shipped out. They all got to leave, too. You
Yeah.
know, all of them are getting shipped out. So
Yeah.
you guys got your money.
Uncle
Stay
Sam's
right here.
keeping you busy.
Let's go. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
Like,
got
let's
anything
do
you want to
it.
say, like as far as like anybody like out there? Maybe like some people don't like tattoos, and then maybe they look at you a little bit different because you have shit on your face, and like you judge me. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe by like my character, the person that I
you
am.
know
Like
what?
get to know me first. Like that's
Honestly,
a good, you know?
yeah, that's
That
kind
was
of
the longest
You know what though?
question
That was
ever.
a long ass
Just
question.
get
That
it
was
out
the
there.
longest
I
question
didn't know which one to answer.
podcast radio ever.
All right, I'll try to answer all of them at once. No, but I don't know. Like I no matter what, people are always going to judge you. No matter what, if nobody's going to like you, they're not going to like you
Yeah.
from the gate. I notice now, like people actually like me a lot more. Like, I don't
Yeah.
know. Like people are always interested to find out what like how I like who I
Who
am.
is this creep? They're like,
Yeah, who the fuck is this guy?
Oh, it's
no,
like-
you know what? I went to this part. I took off to this.
and then they meet you. They're like, "Whoa!"
What
No,
the
I've
fuck?
been there.
Yeah,
I've been there.
It happens though, you know. It's always gonna happen. It happens with even bro.
What kind of music
with
do you
anybody.
prefer to tattoo to?
I prefer to tattoo. It depends on what I'm tattooing.
You really?
If I'm doing lettering and Chicano style black and gray, then I want to listen to like
Oldies?
I'll listen to oldies. I'll listen to Psycho Realm.
Oh, okay.
He knows. I fuck
yeah,
with Psycho
yeah.
Realm all
Psycho
day.
Realm,
Yeah.
Shout out.
Psycho Realm. I'll listen to NWA. Like all just everything that I was,
Gangster.
you know, all the 90s, 80s
Yeah.
shit. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like
What about somebody who says, "I want a monster truck on me, bro.
no,
I'm
literally,
getting shipped out."
Right? Give me that Hank Williams the third and shit. Give me some of that Hank Williams.
Really?
Dude, I'll tattoo. I'm not gonna lie. I'll tattoo that
that
David Allen Cole, bro. I listen to all of
David
it. Bro.
Allen
Johnny
Cole, yeah.
Paychecks.
Yeah.
Johnny
Shout out
Paychecks,
David
yeah.
Allen Cole, racist motherfucker.
Right, all those fuckers, bro. But honestly, though, I'll tell you what.
Funny, bro.
I'm not. The thing is, at
You
least,
ever not tattooed? Somebody brought you something, be like, "Hey, bro, put this on me," and you look at it, you're like, "Never."
Yeah, only when they come with their own art and they specifically want that like piece like that, and
Yeah.
they just won't. It's like, come on, bro. I'm not. Somebody's
that
gonna know I
bullshit.
did that on you. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
You
Like,
really don't want me putting that bullshit on you, and
Yeah,
I want my
no.
name behind it.
It does happen when people just want what they want, and it's like, fuck, homie, I can't do it. You know what I mean? Because at the end of the day, like, it's a small town where I live in.
It's like, you really want me to?
Yeah.
How many Betty Boop
unicorn on you?
tattoos?
Not that many, bro.
Really?
No.
Wow.
What?
okay.
You know what? I'm
Betty
not even gonna
Boop
lie.
tattoos.
When I went to
Psycho Realm, I'm sure you've
Bro.
done a bunch, huh?
I've done a few of those.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done a few. But you know what? When I went to San Clemente, I thought I was going to do a lot more of like American traditional stuff like that. And I do a lot more Chicano work over there. Like
Really?
a lot more black and gray.
Yeah.
Yeah, people want the black and gray, especially the dudes in the Marines and the military. They like black
Because it
and
looks
gray
good
work, bro.
forever.
When,
you
and
get it
it
from
does.
somebody
It looks
who- yeah.
it looks really good, and they don't really have it a lot in the East Coast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm
Like,
gonna tell
they
you. You
don't
know
have
what?
that.
Hold on. I got a funny story for you. Like as far as like, say for instance, you know, like white people, like they like color in their tattoos, right? And then
Yeah.
like traditional, like as far as like Mexicans and blacks, it would be just like kind of like straight ink, correct?
Right.
Like no colors, or you know.
Yeah.
You know
that's
what?
Pretty,
It
pretty
is
accurate.
It is
Yeah.
normally it is like that for most, especially depending on where you're growing up. But what I've noticed that a lot of people nowadays are starting to like color, and a lot of white dudes are starting to get the black and gray.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
And I've done tattoos on straight looking like white boys.
Yeah.
From like Arkansas.
You look like a white boy,
bro. I know. I've got that a lot, bro.
They're like, hit me up, dude.
yeah, I'll play that card,
They're
bro.
like, what do you want, Vato? They're like,
You came out damn. I thought you was Takashi 6ix9ine, big brother or something.
You know?
What's that dude? Takashi
Takashi,
Yeah,
you know his name, dog.
he's listening
That's-
to it.
yeah.
Yeah. Me, probably.
Oh, bro, I listen to that boy too, bro.
Do you really?
Yeah, I do.
What do you think
I
about
fuck
all
with him.
that?
I
All
fuck
the
with him.
music that's out now?
You know, I honestly, bro, when I first
Keep it gangster.
no, I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
Yeah,
when
please do. Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna be really honest
Yeah,
with you guys,
really,
right?
Really.
I might
honest.
even take a fucking when shit started changing for me, right? When like Pac died,
Yeah.
and things started really changing,
Shout
bro.
out.
I even had a hard time like listening to like East Coast music because that was like
Oh
the
yeah, I was
mentality
there
right
too.
there, bro.
I was
right?
there too.
Yeah.
And I was
We know
telling,
you
I was
West
actually
Coast.
telling my girl on the way here.
Yeah.
I said, you know
West
what, bro?
Coast.
Like I started listening to Wu Tang right after Pac
Really?
died, and I was like, all right, Wu Tang, and that when Triumph
go.
came out,
Ghostface.
right? Triumph came out, and I was like,
There
oh
you go
fuck.
with
When
that
all of them were
bullshit. Don't
together, I
get
was like, oh
started.
shit, this is tight, right? wait. Then started like and then other whatever. But
Yeah.
when I started really like rap started changing a lot for me, where I
Yeah.
go, I don't really like get what the fuck is going on. Is actually when the Big Timers and Lil Wayne and all them came up.
Yeah.
I never.
Because a lot of people now are like, oh, Wayne's the greatest alive, but I'm like, I don't never really like his
nah,
songs.
it's that-
They're
that was-
club
Say now, you
bangers.
was
They
a
were
big
cool.
Hot
But
Boy fan.
Nah, I was a big. What was that one? Something in my white tee. In my white tee. Nah, I'm just messing around. Hey, when you got that ask for Lily, all for Lily,
yeah,
what did your daughter say?
oh, she dug it, bro.
Yeah, how old was she?
She fuck, I don't even remember, bro. She was like 10.
Baby?
Or something. Yeah, she was little,
Oh,
bro.
okay.
No, but honestly, my kid
Shout out
always
to Lily.
loved my tattoos, bro.
Yeah.
She used to be in kindergarten, and she would take me to school and be like, "Dad, bring your sleeves up. Why do you?"
Oh
cover
yeah,
your
she
Yeah,
wanted to show
why
you
you
up,
covered it?
show you off
She
to her
was always
friends.
because I look fucking different. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
like
So-
my dad's cool. Yeah. I can see
Yeah,
that.
it was. She was always like. At least
There's three
she was
stages in a
really
kid's
cool with
life,
that.
right? Let me think about it before I ruin it.
Huh.
My dad's cool. Nobody can beat him, right?
Yeah.
my dad knows nothing, and my dad was right.
Yeah.
Dad
Oh
was
yeah. No,
right.
we're
Right?
we're back at the my dad's right now.
Right
Bro.
Oh
now,
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
no,
how
big
old?
time,
How old
bro.
is she?
She's 16.
Okay, she
Yeah.
got there quick.
Shout out Lily.
Yeah, she got
Yeah,
there quick.
she graduated this
Yeah.
year too.
What school?
She graduated from El Camino.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
So she
you have her
graduated
with
earlier.
You have her with you all the time?
Yeah, she lives with me.
Yeah.
Oh, good
Yeah,
for you,
full
man.
on. She's
That's
been with me
tight.
since she was
For a
3.
long
So
time.
you're a single dad.
So hold on, wait, so how
Well, I'm
long?
single now,
Since she
but-
was? Since she was how old?
She was 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See,
Man,
Yeah, I
you're the
taught
man.
that little girl
Good for you.
from
all you single parents out
from
there, he been doing
Pampers
it.
to fucking teaching her how to pee to being there through her period. Through,
Wow.
Through her first fucking little boyfriend, which I got to put up with his little ass right now.
Yeah,
he's
we
a
go
cool
chit-chat
kid. Luckily,
your
he's a
ass.
cool
Where
kid.
you at, homie?
You know?
I'm on my
see
way,
you,
dog.
I know
you
you're
see
watching.
this, homie. You better
Yeah.
watch yourself, boy. Watch that uppercut.
So I see all this crazy. I see people getting burned like tattoos. What do you think
No,
about
I
all
don't know. I'm not done with that shit.
Yeah, right.
I'm not done with
That's
that
kind
shit.
of weird, right?
No, I don't.
But you know
yeah.
what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, they're branding themselves and shit, right?
I mean, they used to do that. Football players used to do that, like
Yeah,
USC,
college,
college.
I feel like that's just.
But they would do it because it was more of like a brotherhood, you know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
But now I see people doing it and making like a drawing out of it.
Yeah.
Let me see your hand.
You sick?
okay.
You
I'm
ain't
sorry.
Hook
about
him
to
up.
burn me.
Hook him up with one of those. I don't even know how they go through
You
training for
crazy.
that. You know, like, a lot, like,
training.
like how do you do training for to
I hit
burn
you with
somebody?
this lighter right now. Now
I
you
seen
be
a
blacker than me.
documentary. I don't know what it was called, but they were like hyped up on getting that.
Yeah.
They were like,
Wow.
No,
oh, I
people-
can't
some
wait.
people-
I'm
yeah.
excited. And I'm like, what?
Huh.
You're gonna get burned? Like,
Bro,
how
they
can you
they
be
had one of
excited?
those documentaries on a dude that was like wanted to get shot. Like that was considered body modification.
Oh my god.
So the dude got shot. Pow,
No,
so that he can have a cool. And the way they
Oh my
talk,
God.
the consultation was like, yeah, it'll leave a nice, beautiful scar in the back. Like
do that with a 22 because it's gonna bang in and come out somewhere
No,
crazy.
Oh, no,
no,
you can-
wait,
yeah,
what documentary is this?
Bro,
I need
this
to watch this.
this was years ago, bro. This was
I
years
need
ago.
to
I
watch
saw.
this.
That's like that old documentary where they just beat the monkey over the head and they eat the brains. What was that?
God.
Remember that? What was that? You remember that little thing, whatever?
Faces
Yeah,
of
Faces
Death?
of Death.
That was
Yeah.
old school. They banned
I'm
all
showing
that.
my
huh?
true age
They banned
now.
all that,
Still
right?
watching that gore shit on
But, I mean, yeah. that's-
gore.com.
Yeah, he always talks about something like that.
Oh,
That
my
was
God.
sick.
Last time,
Right.
what did you talk about? Exorcism? Something you said the little girl, her head turned all the way around.
Yeah, turned all the way around and went this way,
Yeah.
went that way, and it came back up.
I can't watch that, bro. I can't watch any of that stuff.
Watching too many Mexican newses and shit.
Yeah. They show all that on Spanish
Ocurrió así.
channels. They don't cut. You know how here they. Yeah, here it'd be like, oh, and police killed this man, and they only show the anchor.
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
Spanish TV, they'll show them.
Full throttle.
The heads and everything.
Yep,
they show
they'll
the
show
whole
'em
thing.
getting
The
shot,
bodies
dude.
hung.
Telemundo.
Yeah,
Hey,
they
so
show it
so
all.
what's next for you? Have you been any tattoo tours? Are you doing
Actually,
conventions?
I do conventions every year. I do. Now I've been doing the Pasadena one.
Okay.
And I do the one over here, Music, the big one.
Okay,
in
yeah,
Orange
I went to
County.
that. Yeah.
Yeah, so I do that one. My shop, we do it every year.
Anybody
Oh,
famous
okay.
you tattoo? Anybody famous you can give up?
Famous people.
Yeah.
I don't
Ice.
really wouldn't know. I don't know.
Yeah, me, big time
Besides
Ice.
you now,
Famous
right?
influence,
No, bro, I don't even know. I don't
No?
even remember. No. I tattoo a lot of these younger kids,
Yeah.
the SoundCloud rappers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I got.
You want to give a shout out to any of them? Anybody?
Yeah,
that's dope right
one
now
of my
that's coming up?
home. Yeah, my home kid Kazi.
Kazi? How
Yeah,
you spell it?
Kazi. Kaze.
Okay.
Yeah,
like
kid-
K's.
Yeah, like Kaze with Kazi.
Kazi?
Kazi?
Yeah.
Is he dope? Cool.
Yeah, he's dope. Yeah, he's cool as fuck.
Shout
yeah.
out to Kazi.
Kazi in
K's.
the house.
Yeah, that kid works really hard every day,
Yeah?
bro. He's in the
Where's
city
he
every
from?
day.
Out there where you're at?
Yeah, he's in Orange County.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Orange
Cool.
County. So he's cool. He's like one of the few dudes that are like still shouting out Orange County all the time. It's
Yeah.
like,
Like 805
but
out there?
it's cool as hell, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, very cool.
Orange County. That's where we're at now, right?
That's right now. What are you talking about now? This is Fullerton. This is Orange
Southside
County.
Compton. No, Southside Compton.
This is
You know what I'm
North
saying?
North
You're
Orange
Southside.
County.
You're Santana block somewhere. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Santana block, yeah, right.
We're right here by the Orange, by Krispy Kremes.
Right?
At the block. 1 block away.
One
You
block.
see his wagon outside Krispy Kreme every Sunday night.
Or you could be over towards Denver Lane. Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
True.
Hey. So, you ready to tattoo this guy live or what?
Yeah.
Let's bring it. Yeah.
Bring it.
Live off
Live
camera.
on the
Man, I've been ready
channel.
to tattoo him for a minute.
Go in the house and get my Sony, my goddamn Walkman. And,
Go get the Walkman.
I want
let's
old
put it
school
together.
tattoo.
You're getting a stick and poke, bro.
What, you got any more room? What do you want to
Stay
get? What's your
down.
next
That's
tattoo?
For me, shit, I don't know, bro. I still just whatever comes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You don't put, you just
Yeah.
kind of go with the flow?
Yeah, I do it just the way I feel.
Yeah?
Yeah, just ink therapy. If I'm
Yeah?
not feeling right, I just, and then right there, I just
Your
do
homie?
it.
Vanilla
At the
Gorilla,
shop or
sick
what?
With it.
I got a few homies that I go to, so it's just, I'll just hit them up and just within the week, I already got the appointment.
Yeah.
So it's cool. Yeah.
How
So,
does that work? Tattoo artists. You guys give each other a discount, or is it kind of trade work situation?
Honestly, it depends who you're going to. If I know like some artists that I don't know, then,
They're gonna hit you.
I never ask for discounts, bro. To be honest, I always like
I do.
pay what they. I always pay what they ask, bro.
cheese, huh?
Yeah, I do.
I always tell them, please,
It is.
free, bro.
Yeah,
Nah, tattoos hurt, bro. I'm out.
I'm telling you, bro.
I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out. I got a lot of good friends of mine who are tattoo artists, and I get hyped up. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get this, and then I go home and think about it. I'm like, no, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not getting nothing.
Hey, any of you
I'm not
pricks out
getting
there want to
anything.
get a tattoo or something like that? Me and you know what I'm saying, my buddy Tina, we're gonna go half on the tattoo.
This
My
guy,
buddy Mark,
half
you
on
know
a
what I'm saying?
baby,
Right?
half
You know what
on a
I'm
tattoo.
You know what I'm
Got
saying?
it.
Somebody else coming live.
Somebody want to come in, you know what I'm saying?
Caterpillar.
Right?
Yeah.
Tina's ready, man.
That part.
She's
Oh,
been
little
ready
Snoop.
for her.
You ain't ready, Snoop. You ain't
She's
ready.
been.
For years from our
Yeah, she has. She's been.
Okay.
There
She's
it
the
is.
only one that's been waiting and hasn't said nothing, huh?
There it is.
Patiently.
There it is. I come out cheaper that way getting her tattooed. You know what I'm saying?
And he said, man, he
This
just
is
said,
about
don't ask for no discount. That's
Hey,
the first thing
Clancy's
he asked
already-
for.
right?
He's already plotting how he's
Already,
gonna
yeah.
do it.
Like, what's
Oh,
up, dog?
man.
Shout out, right?
Yeah. Hey, San Clemente, you want to give the address? Tattoo
no.
San
shop?
Clemente, yeah. Hit us
Please
up
do.
at Missing Link Tattoo on Instagram, and hit me up, Vanilla Gorilla Tattoos.
There you go.
Just send me a DM, slide in my DMs, or
Yeah, that's
hit us
cool.
up, and
You on Twitter, YouTube, anything like that?
No, just Instagram, bro. I got my Instagram on there. I got all my tattoos up there.
Vanilla Gorilla? Okay.
Yeah, I post it. I tattoo it. I post it, bro. I don't Photoshop my shit.
I like
just,
that.
Nice.
That's
Yeah,
it,
just
bro.
put
You
it
know,
up. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
Sick.
Yeah,
It is what it is.
I'm a tattooer, bro. Like you're never gonna catch me like being booked up forever. Like I like to be like relatively available, you know, because
You
also
tattoo all races, right?
everybody, bro.
Black, white, Asian,
Black, white.
Mexican, white.
it don't matter.
Out there, you
Everybody,
tattoo,
bro.
midgets.
Doesn't
I
matter.
know you probably don't keep track, but how many tattoos you think you've done over the span of your tattoo career?
that I've done.
Yeah.
Fuck, bro.
Hundreds? Thousands?
Yeah. It's been
Thousands?
a lot. Yeah.
Yeah?
A lot of bad ones too.
Of course.
a lot
You
of bad ones.
gotta start somewhere.
I know, bro. That's the best when you see like homies that I meet on Facebook that see me tattooing now, and
Yeah.
they're like, "Hey, dog, remember me from high school?" Like,
Yeah.
fuck, homie, remember this tattoo? Fuck.
It's cool.
You know what I'm saying?
when last time you seen the Del Taco Bandit? You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, the
Del
homie.
Taco- Yeah.
You know what? But no bullshit. Through that Snapchat and all the social media, I still see that motherfucker every now and then.
Wow.
I don't like.
Who you
I
guys
haven't talked
talking
to him in a
about?
minute.
The Del Taco Bandit. He got
Del
a partner
Taco
that he was
Bandit.
tattooing. He was cool, but he worked over at the Del Taco and shit
Oh,
like
okay.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was coming through and get some ink done.
He was
Little
giving you
young
free
kid.
burritos or what?
Nah, bro, I wasn't giving him nothing, bro. I was tattooing him. I was
I
able.
went
I
to
wasn't
that
eating
motherfucker.
there.
He spit on my fucking double Del beef burrito with extra cheese and shit. I
Oh,
seen him
no.
and then passed
Hey,
it to
Del
me.
Taco's got some good burgers, bro.
they
I
do.
was surprised.
You hooked
Yeah.
up with that? They got good fries.
Yeah, good
Oh, they
fries
fries
too.
is
Yeah,
bomb.
yeah, they do.
Me and Goldie used to eat like 6 spicy chicken burritos after the studio each.
Make it bold. Now I just
Oh,
learned
yeah,
about
make
that.
it bold.
Make that shit
You know
bold,
what make it bold is?
No.
for 40
With the
cents
secret
more.
sauce and all that.
Really?
I just learned
Yeah,
about
like
that.
Some sauce, yeah. I learned that
Yeah.
from Fat Boy. Yeah.
All right, check this out. I'm about to give the hack to all the vegans out there
All
because
right.
you guys
You a
didn't
vegan?
know
Yeah, he
I'm
is.
vegan.
Really?
Yeah.
You
So-
a vegan too, right?
Hold on.
Yeah,
I'm not no vegan.
I
I'm
just-
diabetic.
I'm
Yeah,
vegan. Switch over, dog, and then you
over.
won't be diabetic.
Ooh.
Nah,
No,
I wish.
nah,
No.
no
See,
sacrifice.
here's the thing that some
No
people don't know.
sacrifice, huh?
Here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
No. It's not even about
Give,
sacrifice.
give
Here's
me
thing.
give it to me in a pill.
No. It's not even about that. Here's the thing that you guys don't know about diabetes. There's
You
different
grew up
types of
in there, Felipe.
diabetes.
Give us the one that you got.
I got type 1. No vegan.
Blood sugar.
Nothing's gonna
I
replace
got
that.
type 2.
Nothing's gonna fix that. So my pancreas is paralyzed. Doesn't produce. It
Any
produces zero,
insulin.
zero
No
insulin.
Yeah.
Zero. Type
Okay.
2 is your body still produces insulin.
little bit.
You know. But you're making it worse if you're drinking beers all night. And
Yeah,
all day, you know.
you
what I mean?
know, yeah.
So what is
Beer?
vegan, bro? That was the damn question.
So what's veganism?
Yeah.
I just don't. I don't need anything comes from an animal, like no animal byproduct kind of. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
must know.
And what? You feel good or what?
Yeah, bro. I feel
So you
great.
don't miss no burritos. You don't miss.
I eat burritos all day.
with what?
I just don't eat it with. I just don't eat it with
Well,
like
explain that.
byproducts.
What do you
Bro,
put in a vegan burrito?
everything that you put except for meat and cheese.
So it's just vegetables.
No, it's not. It's rice. Well, In a nutshell, it is. But nowadays, you got like all kinds of different.
That's a
You got like meat, meat substitutes
Like
that are all made with vegetables, or soy.
like soy.
Yeah,
But do you know soy produces estrogen?
Yeah, but that's the first thing that every meat eater says.
No. It's just a fact.
Yeah, it does,
Yeah.
but it's not that bad. Like it's not like the way it's the way you think.
Oh,
Like I don't even eat that much.
I don't want no titties. You know what I mean?
Homie, you got them already from the beer you're drinking, homeboy.
I don't drink.
Get out of here.
I don't drink
What
or
are you
smoke.
talking about?
Anybody has titties out there? I'm looking for some fresh leche.
You know, he's still on that damn milk too.
Hey,
Got milk?
See?
no. So I never knew what a vegan was.
Yeah, bro,
I mean,
so-
I knew, kind of had an idea, but
So all right,
I know
so
it's a big fad, you know what I mean?
It gets more. It
Maybe
gets,
not.
It
You
gets,
think it's a fad? No, it's been
no,
going on
no,
for-
been going on for a minute.
one
but-
time I was with Jermaine Dupri in Vegas, bro.
Really? Shout
Yeah.
out. So
We
definitely.
were doing some. I was trying to get him to endorse a digital tablet, right?
Uh-huh.
So we flew him out from Atlanta to Vegas.
Uh-huh.
What's that hotel? Aria.
Area.
Area.
What,
Rio
you
Grande,
guys said
right?
the same thing.
Shoot it out. Shoot it.
We
There it is.
like twins.
The Aria what?
We like twins.
I don't know.
just don't have
Okay,
tattoos
good.
on
You know what I mean?
here.
Cool.
I don't.
So
I just
Pretty
stay out of
humble
the
wig I can
sun.
put
So
on.
we have this meeting, right?
Uh-huh.
And then he's like, go with me to the hotel room, right?
Uh-huh.
So I go with him, right? And he's like, all right, so we go eat. He's like, let's go eat. He takes me out to go eat. It's just me and him, bro.
Yeah.
I'm driving him. He's driving. I'm driving. He's in the passenger side.
He in a
Let's
boo-
roll.
was he in a booster seat? I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't. We get to this place, and I'm like, I see the menu, and it's all steaks, I'm like, man,
Get your Kobe.
I got me a big old steak, And,
Yeah.
and I was waiting for him to order, and he was like, you gonna eat that big old thing? I'm like, yeah. So then that was kind of
On your dime. Go
well,
ahead.
the first time. No, it wasn't on my dime.
No,
He
on
paid
his
for
dime.
it.
That's what I'm saying.
He was like, nah, I don't eat any of that. No cheese, no.
Yeah.
This was about 7 years ago,
I
maybe.
love cheese.
Yeah.
You put that
Yeah.
on anything.
So that was the first time I had ever experienced
You
anything
ever
like
heard
that.
anybody
Like
say
somebody
that?
turning down a big old steak
yeah.
and wanting to eat grass. You know what I mean?
Wow.
That's pretty tight.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine.
He's still doing it. He's still doing all that.
That's pretty tight. No, I started doing it a few years ago too. So it's like I knew him when I was being.
What
vegan.
made you want to
Yeah.
do that? Del Taco? The
you-
squirts?
No, bro. Honestly,
Hershey
look,
Squirts.
when I first started, it became. I started off at first because I had high blood pressure, high
okay.
cholesterol, and all that.
Definitely
And the
lower
doctor
than that.
was the first thing he said was like, "Oh, eating meat, all that stuff." Blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. I was still young, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I was like, "Fuck, dude, my high blood pressure, it was crazy." So I stopped eating all that, and then little by little stopped eating less, and then finally I started like. More research I did, the more I was like, "Fuck, this shit sucks altogether."
Yeah.
Like all this is pretty fucked. So I'm already the type of dude that does my own research on shit
Yeah.
to begin with. You know what I mean?
Okay.
So I guess people would call me a conspiracy theorist nowadays.
Yeah,
Disrespectful bastards.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean? When I started doing that, then I started going, all right, dude, this whole process sucks in itself, bro. Like
Right.
the way
You said process or your prostate?
process.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry.
Process. my prostate's chill now, bro.
Yeah.
Right.
You're good.
Yeah, I'm solid now, bro.
prostate
You know.
Sorry.
Cabrón.
So that's
But-
what made you change. It's bad news.
Yeah, I just
that's
started
good.
seeing
That's
it.
a good
you know what I mean?
reason. Yeah.
So I guess to me it's more ethical now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just I just didn't want to. I kind of started feeling fucked up about like.
Is it reasonable? Is it cheap?
You know what I mean?
Is it cheaper to eat that way? Or
you started feeling bad about
I don't
eating
go to the
what?
doctors
Meat?
as much as the
or
other
about
dudes.
you
do.
not
so what
feeling
you
good.
got Sprouts?
Yeah, shop at Sprouts, shop at wherever they got the deals, and
Whole
just
Foods
like
and
anywhere
all
else
that?
does. Yeah.
Well, you said you started feeling bad about what?
Just the way they feel like slaughtering animals,
Yeah,
like
yeah, he's
the
big
way it's
time
like
on that.
done, like the way it's done, like there's really nothing natural
I've seen
about it.
videos, this guy like what I'm
Crying?
talking about,
Huh?
Yeah, no, like videos like like where they cut the head off and all that shit.
Yeah.
They bring the
It's almost
bring the
like
cow
right.
in and all
Like,
that.
have you ever really seen? Have you been like seen it happen?
Oh yeah, I've seen it. Yeah.
Yeah, like really seen it happen over and
I've
over
never
again.
been there in person.
That's
but
what I'm
yeah,
saying,
I've
though.
seen
I
it,
think
yeah.
So
you
what-
strangled a couple cows a couple times, haven't you?
Have you?
No, a couple.
Yeah, a couple, two
pigs.
or three, right? But see, that's what I'm
Shout
saying
out to
though.
Porky
Like
the
to me,
Pig.
it just started getting like, watch when you're a kid.
Yeah.
When you're a kid, they teach you in school. You're taught how to like with the numbers, everything. They use farm animals and the cow goes
yeah.
move, right?
E-I-E-I-O.
So then, as you grow up,
Bingo.
you get desensitized to it, right?
E-I-E-I-O.
You think it starts from? Did you think it starts there
When?
at school?
What, at school? What?
That you say there's
No.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
talking. I'm at school. What?
You said you get desensitized.
Bro, you get desensitized from the time you're born, bro, to a lot of things.
Yeah, for sure.
That's facts.
Yeah.
Right. So
you drink
tell me
milk?
this. I'll tell you. No, I
drink
don't.
milk?
I don't drink milk. No.
Okay.
No.
Shit,
All right.
I'll
Let
drink it
me
for
tell
you.
you something. Let me tell
I
you
don't
something.
drink milk.
I
Either.
like
Let me
milk
tell you
chocolate
something.
milk, 2%.
Here to me is here's something.
No, real talk.
These guys.
Go ahead.
All right, you guys.
I love this talk.
You
right
guys
here.
know
Yeah, you
why.
do.
All right, we're gonna talk a little bit like switch the
Yeah,
subject, right?
Yeah, go ahead.
You know that we live in a government where we're controlled in a sense. You know what I mean? They
Okay.
tell right,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so why do you think they wouldn't feed us some bullshit?
I mean, well, you have the choice to do whatever you
No,
want.
no, you don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, if you're given only
Yeah, you
certain
do.
things to choose from,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And other people are given other things to choose from.
Yeah.
What do you mean? Explain.
sushi.
Come on.
I mean, you got the choice to do whatever you want. You
Yeah,
just
you do.
proved
Your
it.
That's
money's
not
You're
right.
true.
You do
vegan.
whatever
That's
you want.
not
Yeah,
true.
your money's right.
Right,
You're
yeah.
right.
Yeah.
No. What choice do you have when you're in elementary?
Well, if you're in the ghetto,
Then you're in the ghetto.
Yeah.
So what in the
Yeah.
ghetto? What did we eat the most
I
of,
used
bro?
to. I remember going to get those lunch park.
Dude, that's what I did.
meals.
I grew up eating that
I used
shit.
to. Me and my nephew Frank, we used to walk all the way to the front. Be like,
All
well, we
day.
got a burrito or pizza, you know.
Yeah,
The lady
at
used to
the
say
park,
pizza.
right?
We used to, yeah.
Bring it.
Remember that pizza
Yeah,
in the box?
wow, little
All
squirt
day.
pizza or something like
Or the
that.
little
Yeah,
burger
wow.
and shit, the little hamburger.
Yeah, we had
I
more
ate it
like
all.
those burritos in the little plastic bag and those pizza in the box.
Yeah, those were the shit.
Yeah.
And the little bullies
Yeah.
that were like, you know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about?
Well, it's- I
the
think
little
it's-
ice creams that were in the fucking.
I mean, I get what you're
Yeah.
trying to say. I
Yeah.
get what you're trying to say, but you know, I think now people are just trying to do something different. You know what I mean?
like what?
Like you don't want to eat no meat. You want to feel better, and you took that choice. you
Yeah.
know? And you
But,
and you could provide that lifestyle, because if you couldn't, Sprouts ain't El Super. We all know that.
Yeah.
No, but you know
We
what?
know it
though?
ain't.
No, I'm not.
we
Look,
know
check
it
this
ain't
out. No.
Big
I think
Saver.
that's the biggest misconception.
No, it ain't,
That's the
bro.
biggest
It
misconception.
ain't.
I'm,
I'm in it.
I'm living
Angus.
it though.
Yeah.
I'm living it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm
You
living
could
it though.
afford yeah.
Remember
So no,
Tiangus?
because I was
Tiangus?
living it when I was right here.
Tiangus Market, Tiangus?
No.
Hey,
Tiangus.
I haven't
Yeah.
been making money for a long time. I
Yeah.
lived it when I was broke and living right down the
Yeah.
street from here.
Yeah.
So it was like, you know what I mean? It
Yeah.
was like, it just depends what you want to do.
Yeah,
you
but
want
you just started. You
I
said.
don't know.
I
I
didn't.
didn't
I'm
agree.
working. You done
I
moved on
just
up,
started
like
making
Jordan
money
Weezy.
recently.
No, not that part.
The veganism?
Yeah, 3 years.
Bro, I was vegan when I was.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, when I first
Oh,
started
you've
tattooing.
been doing
yeah.
it for a while.
Yeah.
Oh,
I used to go
So
through
that's
there with
what
like
I'm
double
saying.
cheeseburgers and shit. He'd be looking at, hey, motherfucker. What's wrong
Yeah.
with you? Had that
The fuck you
cheeseburger in
bring
front
your
of my face.
cheeseburgers to that? We'll
Yeah,
get that shit out of here, bro.
like you know, people do those In and Out. What do they call, Marky? I'm sure that's what you do.
What?
The In and Out burgers, where they have them just like a.
Protein burger.
There you go.
Yeah, like they just fucking
Yeah.
meat.
You're
on
the
it.
protein burger, right?
No, that's
No,
not meat.
that's
No. What's
No,
the burger
you know
they
what?
make at the In-N-Out without the meat on it?
The veggie burger.
they
got
have
a veggie
that?
burger. Yeah, they do.
They got
Oh,
something
okay, I
without the
didn't even
meat
know
on
that.
it, though.
That's a
I think
veggie burger. Yeah.
Okay.
You can,
Grilled cheese.
They got a grilled cheese too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make that for you in the house.
Yeah, they. You know what though? That's that. I call that one the punk rock vegan though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's people that are vegan that think like, oh, I can't afford shit, right? But
Yeah.
you can. You can just go there and fucking substitute whatever you need to do.
Yeah.
I'll go to Del Taco or fucking punk rock vegan there right all day.
Yeah.
If I go tattoo out of state, they
Right.
don't have vegan restaurants everywhere, so I
Right.
gotta fucking figure
So you
it
just
out.
stay away from animal-based products.
Yeah, animal-based products.
Run your
yeah.
ass over
I
to
just
Alpha
ain't
Beta
trying
and
to-
grab a
yeah.
head of lettuce and put
But
some
you know,
on it.
but,
I don't even need
okay, but
salad,
let's
bro.
say you go to
Cheese on
Del
it.
Taco, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
you say, "Give me a burrito." I'm just ordering, thinking as you.
Yeah.
Give me rice and give me beans.
Fuck, dude, they got it
Lettuce.
already set up already.
Yeah.
Give me a veggie bowl. Make it bold.
Go bold.
Take
Okay.
away the cream sauce.
No, I was
and
just
add a
I was just
salsa.
thinking how he
What?
don't even know he's eating.
Come with me.
He don't even know that he's not eating completely vegan.
How do you
Ride
guys
with
know?
me to
No,
Del
you're not
Taco.
eating people burritos,
We
dog.
don't.
You
We
see what I'm
don't.
saying?
We don't. We
Get out of
don't.
here, bro.
Hold on. But you
That's
don't
another
know.
podcast
But you
right
don't
there,
know.
homie.
But you don't know.
Don't get me on that stuff.
You don't know
that's
either.
That's another.
If you're ordering
Get me
beans,
talking about
you
the
know they mix
Rothschilds
beans
right
with
now.
lard, right?
Well, I'm sorry?
You know they mix beans with lard, right?
Yeah, they do.
Okay, so
Yeah.
Not all the time. Not everywhere you go, though. That's
Depends
what I'm
on what
saying.
vegan store
Depends.
you go to.
If
Depends
you
on
just
where
say
you
you
go.
use Del Taco,
Yeah.
Depends where you go.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I
He
mean?
Del Taco when he was broke, motherfucker. He ain't no Del Taco. He stepped his game. He Carl's Jr. now.
yeah,
That's Carl Jr. all day now.
that's crazy, bro.
I'm telling you.
So the health made you change, like the news. That's
The-
good, bro.
All the health. And
That's
then
if
the
that
other
ain't gonna
thing
do
fueled
it, nothing's gonna do it, right?
Yeah, yeah.
That's good. Good for you, bro.
But I mean, it's just a matter of like.
You feel better?
Yeah, I do. All day.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Did anything change? Can you run faster?
I,
Can you
don't,
jump
I never
higher?
ran when I was not vegan either. Shit,
Yeah?
I'm running now.
Can you tattoo faster?
I tattoo fast as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
I ain't bullshitting on that one. Yeah, I
In
do.
between blunts.
That's
I
all
heard the
day.
15 minutes.
Oh, hold
fucking
on though.
sprays.
You're a health freak, and then you're gonna burn your lungs.
That's
bro.
weed, bro. That's the
Yeah.
cure. I ain't smoking cigarettes.
Smothers nature from the
Yeah,
earth.
you know
I
it.
say people say, "Oh, God made it." You know, I always say, "Really? If God wanted you to smoke, He would have made you with a freaking what do they call a chimney me. I'm talking.
He put the shit. Hey,
That's what I say.
he
That's
put
what I-
he put it here.
Yeah.
There's people that say God
Yeah.
put animals here for us to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What's
but
the
that's
difference?
that. Yeah, I guess you're.
And
right.
we already know it has
Right.
medicinal
Wow.
purposes too. So let's.
No, I
let's
don't
not-
know. I don't
No,
know.
yes it does.
I don't
yes,
know.
It
I don't
does.
smoke.
Hey, those who smoke it for the
got him
pain
going
and all that,
now.
smoke it for that. No, I've been smoking for a while now. That doesn't go away, man.
Yeah.
I still smoke it every day.
How many blunts you smoke a day?
Shit, I can't even count them. I smoke a lot.
Wow.
I get about 2 ounces a week, like weekly. I buy about 2.
Wow.
I go through it like 2 ounces weekly.
Nice.
And you can function perfect.
I function because of it.
Yeah.
And drive even better, huh?
I don't.
It
fucking
does
have to.
something.
I don't
to you,
drive
though.
right 'cause I live
I
right
got a
there.
crazy story I'll share. We were in Atlanta, bro, with my band, and somebody in my bandmate
Shout out to the pricks.
couldn't take no weed over there, right?
Uh huh.
And dude was acting funny, bro.
Way different, huh?
Way different.
Uh-huh.
Who was acting funny, bro? I didn't know it had that kind of effect on people.
What the hell?
Mean,
Yeah,
grouchy,
grouchy, yeah.
like a girl.
You need that fix.
Not, no disrespect. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
a
Right.
dude acting like a girl. Like, nah, I don't want that. Stop. Like, I mean, I'm just
What
looking
the
like.
fuck?
So, bro, we
What was he
Trevor-
smoking?
weed.
Sounds like he was smoking.
No weed all
Wet.
day. As soon as he
water.
as soon as he
Water.
woke up, he would take a bong rip every day before
Wow.
anything. This is a dude that smoked weed all day like this, right? So this is what we had to do, bro. We drove to the hood in Atlanta, right? I'm kind of snitching on myself a little bit, but
all good.
it's all good. So we
Won't
drove
be the
to
first time,
Atlanta,
go
right? And we go into this liquor store, right? And I tell him, just wait in the car, you know what I mean?
You see
So-
Young Jeezy or something?
No, I walk in the store, and I walk in the store, and I just kind of start sizing everybody up, you know. I'm like, oh, I look like he smokes, you know. So I stand behind him. He pays for his stuff. I pay for whatever. I think a Diet Coke or something I was buying, you know, something like that. I say, hey, bro. I said, hey, you ain't got no, no weed? And he was like, man, you sound like a cop, right? And I was like, nah, homie, I'm from Long Beach. We just landed, and my partner, he's dying over here. And then he's looking at my partner, and my partner's white. Okay? So he's like,
Damn.
this is like a setup,
Setup,
right?
Undercover police, somebody.
So then he's like, oh
Police,
yeah,
yeah.
what part of Long Beach you from?
Uh-huh.
And he was like, oh, you know about that 7-Eleven on 7th? No, he said something like, what's on 7th and Cherry?
Uh-huh.
And I was like, oh, 7-Eleven. And he was like,
Jimco?
he knew.
Uh-huh,
He grew up over there too,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
he
yeah.
was over there.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So he was like, what about on 4th and such and such? I said, oh, there's this. And he was like, oh, okay, you good. Yeah, come here.
Hey, come on,
Bro,
Wow.
they had Nickelback still, bro, over there.
I haven't done Nickelback
So
since.
anyhow, I ended up getting him some, and
Smoking
it was
Nickelback, one rep.
It was terrible. It was terrible to
Of course
experience.
it was.
To experience that, it was like I knew that there's something in there.
Yeah.
Something's in there, bro. Something's in there.
Those were
That was a true story.
That was back in the day, though, dog. See, you can't put
Nah.
that on weed now.
Nah, that
now
wasn't
you
back
call
in the
you
day
go on
like that.
weedmaps.com.
Yeah.
And a guy comes over
Shout out.
and he fucking just spreads out all the weed and goes, "Which one would you
No,
have?"
that
Open
had
it up.
that too. As a matter of fact, he was the dude that was giving it to weedmax.com. He was one of the
Nickelbacks.
dudes, to be honest. You know what I mean? To be honest, so.